Alright. You're going to choose a card from the deck. I'm going to riffle the cards. Please tell me stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Here, okay. This is your chosen card. Please remember it. Don't forget, alright? Okay. Now, I'm going to mark the top card by drawing an X. Alright? Watch the X. It's going to starts to melting down and it starts to disappear. When we open the deck, there's a one card that have an X back of it, and it might be your card, Jack of Spades. Hey guys, it is Doruk here from Sense My Magic. We are bringing you a very special effect. It looks like a CGI effect, but of course it is not. This effect will leave very strong impression to your spectators. They will never forget the moment when the X's vanishes. Basically, you draw an X on the top card and it slowly, dramatically vanishes and appears onto your spectator's card. Afterwards, they can keep the X card as a souvenir. Now, let's get into how this effect works. The secret section of this effect is this gimmick. It is basically two cards. Between them, there is a black piece of card. This black piece tied to other card with elastic thread, so you can slide it easily. You have a card that you cut an X before. When you set up the black piece like that, slide it upwards and hold it with your hands. You can let it go slowly for the vanish works. This is basically how the trick is work. Now let's get into how to make it. This is the handling of fade out. It is very easy to perform. Place your gimmick X card on top of the deck and place your force card on bottom of the deck. You're going to force this card in a minute. You can cover the gimmick with your thumb and spread the cards, but be careful about not showing the bottom card. First, you need to force the bottom card. To do that, you are going to do Sid Lorraine Glide Force by Sid Lorraine. Bevel the deck like that and slide the bottom card like that. Riffle the edges of the card and tell your spectators to call out stop whenever they like. Once they say stop, stop and take the bucket besides the bottom card. In exposed view, it should look like that. You bevel the deck, you glide the card and riffle the edges. Once they stop, take everything besides the bottom card and do this, then you can show the card. It is really easy since you slide to the opposite side, your fingers touching directly to the packet. Hop, and you force the card. After that, you tell them to remember the card, then you can close the packet after that. Say that you're going to mark the top card by drawing an X onto it. Lift the deck upwards and set up the black piece. To do that, clip the bottom half of the deck with your thumb and your middle finger, maybe with your ring finger, and when you lift the packet, just do this. It is really easy. Once again, you clip with your thumb and middle finger. While lifting the top, you just need to do this. It is easy to grab the middle piece because you trim the edges of the X card. You set up the black piece and hold the cards like that. Your grip should be a little bit firm because if you grip loose, the X will go down. Set up the deck and hold tightly. After you set up the black piece, act like drawing an X. Your spectators should not see what you're doing, but you're actually pretending that you are drawing an X. You can create a drawing shot with your middle finger, like that. And you can add a nice subtlety by blowing the top card. And you can add a little subtlety by blowing the card. Then you can show it to your spectators. Now, this is the moment that they will remember for a very long time. Your grip is a bit tight because you are holding the black piece inside. Once you loosen your grip a little, black piece starts to go down with the help of the elastic thread. You need to cover the edges with your thumb and fingers and lose your grip a bit. The axes start to vanish. You can wave the deck a little bit. It looks magical, but not too much, not too little. You set up the black piece and you need to wave your hand and open your grip a little bit. Then X looks like it vanishes. Actually, black piece goes top of the card. Once again, set up your middle piece while lifting the deck and hold firmly. Draw the X. Pretend that you are drawing an X. After that, bring the deck down and lose your grip a bit. The angles should look like directly to your spectators, because after the vanish, they shouldn't see the cutout X. So close with your thumb and open the rest of the deck to find their card. And behind their card, there's an X, and they can examine this card, and you can give this card as a souvenir. You can change the vanishing speed, it's up to you, but slow vanishes looks much more better. Just play around with it, we hope you can come up with good ideas. Alright guys, let's go over the final thoughts and tips for fade out. Vanishing an X looks really cool, but you can do this effect with other shapes such as triangle or circle. You can even draw a stickman, just use your imagination. Practice the pace of the vanish. For this effect, slow vanishes looks better. You can also come up with your own routines where you appear the X at somewhere else. Just play around with it, you can find a good ways to use it. Stay in touch with us on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. As well, don't forget to sign up to our mailing list. Again, my name is Doruk and we'll see you guys on next time.